Are you an Amazon seller looking for ways to optimize your product listings? Do you feel like you have an awesome product but can never get anyone to look at the product and get converted on your product listing? Well, if you're in that situation, please stick around because we're going to be talking about 5 ways to optimize your product listing so that your product will start selling and ranking and hopefully get onto the bestseller list.
Yay!
Hi, my name is Anthony, and here's my partner,
Timmy.
We help online sellers scale their business on Amazon and Shopify. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that straight away so that you'll get the latest video from YouTube whenever we release them. Okay, let's get right into it. Tip number 1, research your keywords. All right, so I believe that when it comes to optimizing listing, keywords research is the most important step.
Keyword is the king.
Keyword is the king.
Yeah, because when people research on Amazon by the search bar, if you don't know what the keyword they are using, you're going to waste your time to sell on Amazon.
Right. So I think that's the most important thing. In order to get your product even discovered, you need to have your keywords, the right keywords as well, the relevant keywords indexed by Amazon. When I say index, I mean they would take account of the keywords that you put in the title and allow your products to be found using this keyword. So getting indexed is just meaning that you're getting multiple exposure. And the best tool that I found to do keyword research is Helium 10.
Yeah, actually we're using lots of tools to do the keyword research, including Amazon Scout, Jungle Scout, and lots of different tools. But we recommend Helium 10 for now.
Right, that's the tool I use. The best feature I use on Helium 10 is the Cerebro tool. So Cerebro is a reverse ASIN research tool, meaning that you can grab maybe the top 5 or top 10 of your best competitors and you put that into the Cerebro tool. The tool will tell you exactly the keywords that they're ranking for, they're indexed for. And actually, you can actually find commonality as well. Like, well, here are the common keywords that all of these products are ranking for. So that pretty much means that those are the most important keywords, right?
Yeah.
So you take those keywords, you do like some keyword processing, make sure nothing is duplicated. You put that into the backend search terms, right? So you put those keywords in the backend search terms, that will increase the number of keywords or key phrases that your product get listed for. So I think when it comes to optimizing, you want to get your product found first.
Yeah.
Right. Because if that's not found, then there's no way for like conversion to happen. Right. So I think the first step into optimization is the keyword.
Keyword.
All right.
The king.
Tip number 2, maximize your product title.
So title is the queen. Correct.
All right. I kind of agree, right? So when people search for the product, the keywords, they probably see the image first, the main image, and then immediately they put the focus on the title, right? They try to see that, if the keywords they're searching for is actually within the title. Because what that encourages them to do is actually to click on the title, which will click into your product listing. So like, say for example, if I'm searching for horse saddle pad, and I see in the search results, the top 3 products have horse saddle pad like up in front in the title, then obviously I would feel like, well, this is the product I'm looking for, right? So it gives me that confirmation that I found the right product. It's like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, and that is exactly the same on SEO when you are do the Google research, right?
Yeah, doodle.
What's that?
Something else. All right. So but I mean, other than just having the keyword on the product title or like first and foremost on the product title, there are additional things that you should do for your product title because with Amazon titles, it does give you a lot of characters to write, sometimes 250 characters, depending on the product category.
Yes.
So you can actually put in additional keywords into the product title because the product title is indexed by Amazon. But other than that, I mean, product title is also a perfect place to sell your product differentiations or unique selling points, right? So you don't just want to be like squeezing all the possible keywords into your product title because that way it's called like keyword spamming. People look at it and then feel like, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. So the other thing that you should put in your product title are probably the best features and benefits.
Yeah.
So horse saddle pad for maximum horse protection or horseback protection, that immediately will tell people that, well, hey, this is the benefit. You know, my horse back is going to get protected.
Yeah. Or my horse is old.
What?
Because he's too old, so he need protection for the back.
Yeah, sure thing. All right. So those are a couple of things, keywords into your product, and try to sell your product in the product title as well. All right. So tip number 3, write concise bullet points.
The son of the queen.
Sure. All right. So they all have a place in the castle. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So bullet points, there are 5 kind of bullet points you can write into each listing. I mean, bullet points obviously is not as critical as your title, your image, but you know, people do look into that and try to find information that they need. So you want to try to follow some sort of formula in copywriting.
Yeah.
My personal formula that I follow is usually AIDA, attention, interest. What's D? Desire.
Oh.
Yeah, A is action. So the AIDA formula, the AIDA formula. So I kind of like to start my first bullet point with something that's like attention grabbing. Right? So if I'm selling, the horse saddle pad, I like to see maybe I can evoke a question, like evoke some interest through that way. Like, does your horse get sore back after just 30 minutes of riding? Question mark. Our saddle pad, helps relieve the pain in your horse back so that you get to enjoy the ride for longer. Your horse being happier, right? So that's like immediately attention grabbing. So whatever attention grabbing feature that you can use or pain points or problem that you're solving, I think that's the best place to put it. And then follow up to interest. Interest is where you try to find evidence to prove that that's right. So with the horseback example, the next thing you can follow through with is our horse pad is made of this ultra soft patented gel material, so that it's super shock absorbing, and then it's also heat ventilation is perfect.
So in the bullet point, you also handle the objection of the consumer, right?
Kind of, yeah, you're right. So that you try to tell them why it works, and then if you handle objection, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Right. So that's interesting. And third, you go to the desire part. The desire part is where you basically tell people that, hey, a lot of people have bought it, so that you might also want to buy it too. So you can say something like, well, approved by host trainers around the world, our product is proven to work.
Yeah.
All right. So, or like loved by thousands, something like that, just to tell people that, there are other people who've tried the product, so that, you should also consider. Then action is just buy the product.
Buy it now.
Yeah. Buy now. Like buy
before we,
sold out.
Yeah.
Buy now with X number of days of warranty or guarantee, money back guarantee, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of like to follow that kind of pattern for writing bullet points.
And tips number 4.
Right. Use eye-catching image.
That is important.
And that's the daughter of the king.
True.
All right. So using when you do the search, when you see the products, you can always see something that stand out, whether it's color, whether it's something that they add, whether it's just the angle of the product.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like additional items that you add to the product listings.
Yeah.
Doing an eye-catching image is one very good way to increase your click-through rate.
Yeah, shine on Amazon first page before you do the ads.
Right. So if you get very high click-through rate, what that's going to tell Amazon is that your product is highly relevant to the keyword that people are searching for. So as a result, your rankings will also go up because of that reason. So using eye-catching image is definitely very, very, very critical to your listing optimization step. Last but not least is to provide a lot more information with your A+ content. All right. So I think Amazon has been telling everybody that the people who use Amazon A+ content get about 10 to 15 uplift in their conversion rate, right? So if you have a 30% conversion rate, that's high. But with a 15% lift, that means you can have a 34.5. So that's
Yeah.
a lot higher, right? So A plus content is basically a free module that you can use once you have brand registry
Yeah.
completed on the Amazon selling platform. And then you are able to add a lot of new kind of modules that shows the product images alongside with copywriting.
Yeah. And you can also show your brand, your look and feel for to make consumer feel, oh, you're really a brand and you're very take care of your consumer and you have the support there. So the client or your consumer, you'll be happy to buy it direct away. Yeah.
Right. So basically, A plus content make your product look a lot more premium. So if you're
Yes.
selling a product that's a little bit higher priced, then you have to make sure that you have a beautifully designed A plus content to complement that. All right. So those are the top 5 tips to product listing optimization. And that's it for everything today. If you got any questions regarding what we just talked about,
Just
please
comment below.
comment below. Exactly. With your questions, and we'll answer them when we see them, right? Which is now, like type in your comments right now.
Yay.
All right. So if you feel this video is kind of helpful, please give a thumbs up, like the video, so that we know that, well, this kind of video is something that you guys will actually enjoy watching, and will produce more to help you to scale your business. Okay. All right. See you around. Bye.
Bye.